Heheheel is a slippery class restoration attributed D rank yokai. As the yokai medallion states, this eel just can't stop laughing. And nobody knows why. Maybe its sense of humor is broken. Heheheel has the appearance of a tan and maroon moray eel with yellow eyes and a purple tongue. And it seems to never be able to fully come out of its brown jar. Heheheel has the ability to make people laugh at anything no matter the situation. A pretty useful ability, but be careful where you summon him because as Nate learned, it's not always a good idea to be laughing when you're visiting someone in the hospital. Heheheel is a combination of the word hihi and eel, but in his Japanese name, warautsubo, it is a combination of the words laugh, which is warau, and pot, which is tsubo, and moray eel, which is utsubo. Utsubo and tsubo, the words for pot and eel, sound the same. And that is why the eel is also depicted to be in a pot, as is typical for Yokai Watch's wordplay in names. So where does Heheheel actually come from? There's no snake yokai that comes out of jars, but there is one yokai that has a very similar sounding name to Heheheel, and that is Hihi. Literally, his name is the sound that people make when people laugh. But instead of a snake, he's a large monkey-like beast which lives deep into the mountains. Hihi also literally means baboon in modern Japanese. It has black hair and a big mouth with flapping lips. They can travel on land very fast, being able to capture and eat animals, such as boars without too much effort. But if given the chance, they will also prey on humans, especially women. The reason why they are given the name Hihi is because the moment it sees a human, it can't help but burst into laughter. And when he laughs, he will laugh so hard that his lips will cover his entire face, blocking his own vision. And that is the only way to escape from Hihi, by making it laugh. Hihi are much bigger and dangerous than your average monkey yokai. They are believed to have the ability to speak to humans and read the minds of the humans they encounter. It is also rumored that if you drink their blood, you may gain the ability to see demons, spirits, or other yokai, so you won't even need a yokai watch anymore. There's another yokai that gets their name from the sound of laughter, but in a much more horrific way, and that is the Caracara Onna. Caracara is an onomatopoeia for laughing, but in a much more sinister way. Onna means woman, so together they become cackling women. They appear as humongous-sized, middle-aged women in colorful kimonos with thick makeup and ugly lipstick. When a man passes a lonely street or alley haunted by a Caracara Onna, she would unleash a horrible laugh that can only be heard by that man. A weak man would usually faint on the spot, but if you don't faint, you will continue to hear it no matter where you run. And usually, these men are driven insane by the incessant laughter. Obviously, Caracara Onna is probably not related to Heheheel in any way, but it is interesting to see another yokai that relates to laughter in such a different way. While laughter is the only way to save you from Hihi, it is the opposite for Caracara Onna, where laughter will probably be the reason for your demise. I think the lesson here is that too much of anything is probably bad for you. So either way, let's be glad that Heheheel is not so evil, and although he is probably inspired by Hihi, let's be glad that he won't be eating anybody with that small body of his for now. So what do you think of Heheheel or Hihi? What yokai or characters from other series would you like to see on Tokyosaurus next? Let us know in the comments below. If you liked the video, please give us a thumbs up. Also, don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you can get our latest videos right away. Click over there for more videos. Nigawarai usually refers to the awkward smiles people make when they are in an uncomfortable situation. As their name suggests, they constantly find themselves in those awkward smile situations that people make when they're trying to hide their discomfort or disgust. They encourage many small arguments among those around Nigawarai, but more on that